everyone! Welcome to the Vital Pet Life podcast. This is Donie, the co-founder and CEO of Vital Pet Life.
And I'm Dr. Amber, your official veterinarian at Vital Pet Life.
We're here to talk about pets, pet nutrition and wellness, anything that can help our fur children live a longer, vibrant, and happier lives.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome to Vital Pet Life podcast. Did you know that April is known as a National Therapy Animal Day? It was created by a nonprofit group, Pet Partners, to recognize all the exceptional therapy dogs and other therapy animals that bring comfort and healing to those in need. I like this topic. Dr. Amber, I am so into this holistic way of healing animals, and at the same time, it helps me too with my anxiety sometimes when tuxedos relax. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I think back to my days in practice and the clinics that I worked that had clinic kitties, I just I could feel so much relief if I was sitting there at my desk and the clinic kitty jumped up on my desk, jumped up on my lap, and I could just hear the purrs and do the butt scratches. And it would just the cats loved it and I loved it. I think it was just a great way to reduce stress. So I'm excited to talk about this topic too.
I know. There's something different when you're touching an animal. Like, it just pretty much grounds you. I mean, they're here. Like, spiritual world talks about animals are here to really help us balance and ground our energy. Yeah, it also helps with the emotional well-being. Like, it reduces our stress and anxiety, and for some reason it improves our mood, when we're around our pets.
I've seen in the clinic where a really anxious owner makes their pet anxious and they kind of feed off of each other, but it can work the other way too. If you have just a calm dog, you have a calm owner, they kind of keep each other calm. And so I think that's the magic of therapy animals and reducing anxiety is just they're calm and they help put that calmness onto you.
Yeah. I mean, we're all energetically connected. Like, I've been doing a lot of meditation to communicate with Tuxedo, and he responds to me, and I can really feel that he is receptive and he knows what I've been trying to communicate with him. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out. Like, I don't know if you guys heard about the telepathy tapes that I've been, it became like one of the highest rating. Have you heard, Dr. Amber, about the telepathy tapes? Like, people
I
are
haven't.
talking. Yeah, so it was like, I think, a few months ago, and I listened to it, and I really love when they talk about the parrot that really can understand and see telepathy. Like, he knows what the owner is doing, and he will tell the owner, like, watch out for your head, like. And it's just so cool, and I'm like, oh my god, I've been trying to do this a long time ago with Tuxedo, and I can really feel that he's very receptive to me. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's interesting.
I know. And the more I talk to Taxi, the more he responds. And sometimes it's too loud because I think he knows when he's trying to vocalize. He's been trying to vocalize his feelings towards stuff if he wanted to do something. But yeah, it's cool. It's fun. Like, I like it when I kind of know what they want. Like, I'm like, oh, that's what they want, and it's just more intuition. Like, I can feel, oh, Tuxedo. It's kind of funny. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, am I talking to myself and then the animals? But I don't know. Like, there's so much stuff that we are gonna be learning in the next few years about telepathy. There's gonna be a lot of science and education that will come out with, and it makes me excited.
Yeah. It's cool to learn about that stuff.
Yeah. But, for therapy animals, like, I really feel like I get calm when I see horses. Like, for some reason, like, I just feel the birds. I feel there's just this much grounding. Like, when I hear a bird in the morning, when they're chirping, and my dogs, when I see them really happy, there's just like a calm. Like, I feel with all the chaos that I have to go through every day with work, I'm like, ooh, I can just stay still and look at them. And if I'm aligned, it makes me forget about my stress and helps me
Yeah,
with
I mean, I
mental
think
health.
that's so cool about animals that you could just feel so much better looking at them.
I
Like,
know.
right now we have our little guinea pig and he's so cute and
I
he
know.
Like he'll sit on the floor with my daughter while she's doing her schoolwork, and I just look at them together and it just, oh, they're so cute. I just want to squeeze them, it just like makes me so happy just looking at them together and how cute they are. And
I
yeah.
know.
So it's
I
amazing just the power of that image,
yeah, just the
that
image.
can
Yeah.
just like calm stress.
Yeah. I mean, I even at night when I see them sleep together, for some reason, I'm very lucky that these two boys really just wanted to snuggle together. And the more they snuggle and sleep together, I don't know, it just melts our heart. Like every time, like every night, I'm like, I wake up Kyle in the middle of the night. Look, the two of them are hugging each other. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, I know. I mean, I love the benefits, but there are things that I learned in help. Like, I have a senior dog, Tuxedo. I mean, we've tried acupuncture and Tuxedo. I mean, it's a holistic treatment. And I know some vets, I mean, I bet you too, Dr. Amber, like you recommend it to your patients that has osteoporosis or a little bit of arthritis, like as
Arthritis.
they
Yeah.
yeah, arthritis as they get older. And sometimes too when I notice I do a lot of energy work in taxi. So I saw a video of how to do qigong and it was really great because like I did that on Tuxedo before he had his vet visits. And when we did it, like we saw that, he was able to pass one of the stones.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it is, but I was just like
Yeah.
meditating and in my heart and in my head, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna manifest that I'm gonna help you relieve that, and it did like one stone. I don't know if there's like science to it, but I believe in it. I also learned about the power of tapping and also like those pressure points. So Chinese
Hmm.
medicine, like I go through all those stuff, like whatever it is that I learned for myself, like pressure points and all those stuff. I kind of do that with taxi and also with little Martin. I learned that when you can actually massage the by the paw,
Hmm.
like there's a where you like a little like an inch out of, I mean, yeah, in their wrist,
Hmm.
just massaging it and really soothing them, it relaxes them. And I think
Hmm.
I've done it with Taxi a lot of times and he likes it.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen like puppy yoga? What do you
Oh,
think about
yeah.
that?
Oh, I think that's really cool. Yeah, I heard about Papi Yoga, Dr. Amber. Wax and Walks do that, and there's also like a lot of rescues that have puppy yoga for the dogs that they were able to rescue, just to like it's more like a meet and greet for people that wanted to do yoga, but at the same time was also looking for like animals that to
Oh, that's
adopt.
cool.
Yeah, so yeah, and I feel like it's a good experience. I think I've done it once with Tuxedo and it didn't work well because all he wanted was like play on the other dogs and he was barking, so he wasn't chill, so I had to put him to the car with
Yeah.
Kyle, like you guys have to sit down and relax. So
Yeah.
it
I
was
think it
yeah.
would definitely have to be like really social dogs, good with other dogs and people. But if everybody's getting along and the dogs are just running around and like, kind of under you when you're doing those yoga poses, I think it sounds so fun.
I mean, yeah, there were other dogs that were used to, events with their owners because I did it with my friend was here in LA in One Down Dog and we sponsored the event and then it's just so sad the tuxedo can't stay still because all he wanted was just to walk around and bark at other dogs and I'm like, okay, this is not relaxing.
You're like, this is stressing me out.
Yeah. So, but the other dogs were pretty chill, and it was kind of fun smelling your butt when you're going to do sun salutations and all those. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's cool. Yeah. There's a lot of benefits for animal assisted therapy. Oh, you know what's funny? There's a children's ranch by us. So we live in the old equestrian district of LA and we
Hmm.
still have 4 or 5 stables, but there's one called Children's Ranch. And I learned that she does like the owner basically partners with kids with that are neurodivergent.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you are like if your child is like she will basically like I think there's a program there. I'm not really sure, but it's just really cool when I heard about it, like that they can do rides and therapy and help them be more social.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's programs like that are so awesome because, like we've said, like there's so much healing power in a connection with an animal. And And you can see lots of organizations, universities, and, for policemen and firefighters and hospitals, like therapy animals just do so much to um,
Mm-hmm.
support the mental health and decrease stress.
You know what? I also read somewhere like those dogs that are canine, like the police dogs, apparently a lot of them are have PTSD. So sad.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Dr. Amber, there's also, I feel like most of the animals that are in this animal assisted program, they're trained, right? Because, this stuff with animals too, especially, they're always risked. And, many animals have germs that can be vulnerable to people that are sick. I mean, I've seen like animals that go to hospitals. So I feel like that too, like the service animals, the working and trained service animals, I feel like they're trained and I feel there's always protocols
Yeah.
before. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you would definitely want to make sure that they're socialized with other pets and with people, with children, with the elderly, just calm with all different types of people. And then that they don't have any communicable diseases like
Mhm,
intestinal parasites or anything. Those could be transmitted to humans and other pets, of course. And, unfortunately, like in the clinic, I had seen a lot of animals that were quote unquote like emotional support animals that were
mhm.
not trained. They weren't social. They were, so I think there's we need to be really careful. Yeah, I think we just need to be really responsible and make sure that our pet is, serving the purpose that they're supposed to serve, that they're helping people and not the stress in a situation.
That's true. I mean, the potential risk is a lot. Like either the animal's gonna be hurting the patient or the patient will be either way. Again, like having animals around us has so much effects. I, for one, love being around animals more than people sometimes. Like, again, they make me happy. That's the reason why I'm in this industry. And I feel like
Hmm.
Dr. Amber too, that's the reason why you became a vet, because you love animals. Yeah, I just enjoy being around them, helping them, trying to figure out a way on how I can pretty much, help them to be happy, live happier. And also I also think about like the owners. Like, I feel the anguish that other pet owners also feel, like, as they get older. That's why I feel this is my purpose. I just love listening or researching for different research when it comes to helping animals. I'm excited for longevity drug. Have you heard of that? A loyal drug? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
I'm
sounds really
excited for that.
interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be out in the market because it will really change our relationship with animals.
Yeah, I think my big takeaway is that like animals can be so helpful and so healing in stressful situations. And I just think it's really important that we continue to find opportunities where our animals can serve that purpose.
Exactly. A big thank you to everyone who tuned in today. I hope you learned a lot from this episode. Let us know if you have a tip or trick that has worked for you and your pet. Please email us at podcast@vitalpetlife.com.
Thanks again for listening to this episode on animal therapy. Don't forget to click the follow button so you could be up to date with our Break It Down with Dr. Amber episode and hear your questions answered.